All right, you can get out. So today we are gonna put, can't figure out how to get out.
There we go.
So today we're gonna put this shield in. What this does is it sends all of the hot air that comes through the radiator out over the top of the car. What's been going on, we put it in temporarily because we're kind of mocking the front end up and everything. What's happening right now is all the hot air that comes through the radiator is just blowing right over the engine. So, like sitting in traffic or anything where you're not getting constant good airflow that's like blowing the hot air out of the engine compartment, all the hot air that's just sitting in the radiator is blowing back on top of the motor and not cooling the engine down. So we're gonna put this in because we have the roll racing again this weekend. Last, what was it, a month ago, we were doing the donuts. It wasn't enough airflow through, so every time we do donuts, it starts to build up that heat. So we're gonna fix that, so we'll be ready for this weekend. The radiator shroud actually goes underneath the radiator. And so I just pulled the band off the radiator. I'm gonna lift the radiator up, put the shroud underneath of it, and then I'll put the radiator back down. Okay, so you stick that in the hole, and then you pump it, and you pump it, and then it breaks it off. And now see, it's holding it. So we are teaching Svea to use a popper gun. Stick it in just like that. Hold it where it goes, this hole right here. And you gotta put it in there. Oh, hold on, don't compress it until you get it all over there. All right, now compress it, and then reset. Compress it again, and it's going to cut it off this time. Maybe, yep, there you go. Svea the Riveter. Have you heard of Rosie the Riveter? In World War II, she helped build the ships with big rivet guns. Did you see how it works? How? Try it. But watch what happens to this when you do it. Do it. See what's happening?
Okay.
Well, do you see what's happening to the rivet?
Ooh.
Do you know why it's doing that?
No.
It bulges this to where it can't pull back out of the hole. So it makes it bigger. So do it again and you'll watch it. It goes even more. So now what happens is that rivet is deformed behind the hole in there and it holds it in place. One more time, it'll sever it off.
Where'd it go?
So that's what it looks like inside of there. It bulges up to where it can't come out of the hole again. Well, we got the shroud back in, and Svea learned how to use a popper gun. So now hopefully all the heat will exit out of this hood hole and won't blow back on the engine, thus keeping the engine cooler, thus allowing us to do donuts for longer. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I need help.
She took the machete from me.
Yeah.
No, you can do it yourself.
Can't help me.
You can do it yourself.
How am I supposed to do it?
So, we were working on the Daytona. We got that done. She wanted to ride her quad. And there's a piece of underlayment laying on the motorcycle track, and instead of picking it up, she was too lazy to do that and rode over it, and it got all spun up in the back wheel. So now she can fix it. Well, are you regretting your decision?